they are poor. No? And for me, there are no bad dogs. The dogs are like the children. They need love.
Welcome guys, we are here with Geppo and Rosa, the owner of Animal Sense Sostre. I don't want to tell more about Rosa because Rosa will tell you herself.
We are Animal Sense Sostre. We are a shelter in Vallirana near Barcelona, and we are taking care of more than 150 dogs, more or less. Sometimes 200, sometimes less. All the dogs are from the street. Sometimes we get dogs from the owners that write us and please, we can take the dog anymore because I am pregnant, I am depressed, I am moving to a flat, and the same excuses as 30 years ago. Same. It's always the same. No, nothing.
Rosa, we want to know even about yourself. Animal Sense Sostre, now we know, but what's your story? Why do you love dogs until this point that you are the president and founder of a shelter? It's not an easy thing. I love dogs, but I don't know if I can do that because it's so much work.
I founded Animal Sense Sostre more than 20 years ago, and in this time in Catalonia, it was allowed to kill the dogs. The dogs are for more or less 20 days in the perreras, and then if nobody asks for them or nobody adopt, they can kill. Not all the welfare organizations don't kill, but the perreras from the government, they kill. We are private. We are people that love dogs and take the crazy thing of do this. And I began because I have a friend and goes to the municipal perrera and takes some dogs one by one and try to get families for them, blah blah blah. And I help because I had car and I went with her there, blah blah blah. And one day they changed the director of the perrera and was a good man. The work was terrible and he didn't like his work. And he told me, Rosa, if you found a non-profit organization, maybe you can get some money from the village, from the council. With two more friends, we do the papers and founded Animal Sense Sostre. First, we don't have physical place. We get dogs from the perrera and try to find. There was no a lot of internet, no Facebook. No, it was a hard work because not like now. You have a lot of telephone and in the veterinaries to put photos, and it's not like now.
Is it easier now, like than 20 years ago?
It is easier. Yes, there are more people that adopt, but as then there are stupid people too. They don't think what is to have a dog. Is a dog for 10 years, 15 years? You don't know, and you need money. You adequate place, no big place, no garden. No. You not only need to give him what he needs is 2 walks or 3 walks a day, love, more or less good food, and veterinary almost once a year if nothing happens. And as always, come people that I am 70 years old and I want a puppy.
No.
If a very old people gets a puppy, probably the puppy will live more than the human. And when they adopt a dog, always, no, my family take care of the dog if something happens, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, take the dog here, right?
Normally, yes, the family, we can. It's not, and a puppy has a lot of energy, and all people needs an adult dog, calm, that goes for a walk, and then you sit in the park and talk with the other people.
Another thing, Rosa, while we are here, we saw in your website that you have a section called En el Ciel.
Mm-hmm. We remember each dog. Maybe we forgot the name after time, but when we see the photos, we remember.
Like, easy.
And there are not all the dogs are there, because sometimes the adopters don't write to us, that dog died, but when we know, we put on the yes.
That's a really nice section. Like, I mean,
yeah,
you love dogs so much that you even want to remember even when they are not
if
here.
If the adopters write, we put, and not a lot, but some dogs died here. Then they are on the
web.
Yeah, because for us it's the worst. That we can found a family for one of them and die here is very, very sad.
Do you consider them like your sons, like like your babies, like them?
No, they are dogs. No, they are not babies. No, They don't need the same as a human. They need love, but it's not the same love. They don't need you kiss them all the day, or you put dresses, or no. They need love. They need guidance, rules, but not hard rules. They need stability. There are dogs that are insecure. They need a leader, but a friendly leader that show and they need. They are not humans. I don't consider. I love them because they can ask for a pizza if they are hungry. You understand? I like humans. I help. Red Cross and other things. But animals, they don't ask. They can ask. They can show their needs, and they are always happy when you arrive home. It's a bad day. You are sad. You are the best owner in the world every day. They are poor. No? And for me, there are no bad dogs. The dogs are like the children. When they are born, they are clean. Mm-hmm. And what you do with them, the environment modulate them. You understand?
Yes. We saw that you have the enrichment bowl. So I think that you consider enrichment very important. Can you tell us, two things, how the enrichment can help these dogs, and even the adoption phase? Because you consider when you adopt your dog, he needs to adapt to you. It's not like it's.
Sadly, here in the shelter, we only give enrichment bowl to some dogs that don't destroy, because they are closed in a cage almost all day, and a lot of stress, and it's difficult, but for us it's very important. I hope we can do something to improve his life here, and I think enrichment and mentally work and is here for me is same as important and like a good walk. A good walk is not a walk. It's a walk. They can smell and relax. And here is difficult because we have a lot and a lot of dogs to walk, and it's difficult to have enough volunteers, and it's not easy. And then if we can do anything here to enrich their lives, it will be wonderful.
We will do our best to
I hope.
We talked with Rosa, and we have plans here. So
I am confident with you.
And in the adoption phase, instead, do you give some recommendations to the owner, like exercise or something that they can do?
Yeah, we explain how the dog is here. That it doesn't mean that the dogs there will be the same Like Ankla, for example, he's considered a dangerous breed. Then we tell them how to take the papers, the license to have the dogs. We recommend an assurance. If something happens, but it's not that the dog bites. If you are on the street and somebody
like if I, of course.
fall down, no bite. You need an assurance. It's not an expensive. It's not something very expensive. And we recommend that we always recommend that the things you don't want that the dog do, you have to put clear from the beginning. If you don't want the dogs in the sofa, don't let him the first day to go on the sofa and then try, no, because the dog will not understand anything. Yeah,
even what we tell to all our users, it's that you need just 10 minutes per day sometimes to do some, like enrichment game, and your dog will be enough.
And I think the enrichment also will create bond with your dog.
Exactly.
Because it's not only walking, that the dog is you play. It's not playing with a ball like bam 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 bam. Yeah. The dog has to be concentrate, and you are giving him not enrichment, but with you. You understand? Well,
You give him, like you are helping him in solving that problem, because the dog maybe at the first time he doesn't know what to do. It's like
I am sure that when this happens, the dog looks at you.
Or it always happens.
This is bond with the dogs, sure.
Thank you, Rosa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You for calling.